What's up, guys? I'm Vocal Strike, and welcome back to an episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. Last time we found Kuja's base of operations, got captured, and now we're forced to do Kuja's dirty work, or otherwise he'll kill our friends. I'm sure he'll keep his promise, right? We can't trust him, can we? And this time we are going to be heading off to Oeilvert after we got some things. Where are you going? You need to go south. Finish the mission. Then can you board? Anything you need, I sell. If you interact with the ship, Zorn and Thorn will sell you healing items as needed. He will also start selling vaccines, which cures virus. We are going to want these. Not for this dungeon, but for later. Honestly, we're pretty good on everything else. And before we head over to Oeilvert, now that we have access to this continent proper, since we're also kind of stuck here, there is 2 Jokographs treasures that we can dig up. First of all is Dusk Plains. If I can find it, there it is. What a beautiful sunset. Excuse me. What a beautiful sunset. At a certain location on the Forgotten Continent, it is always dusk. So this one is further south. And I'm still upset that I forgot about Treno. And it is over here somewhere in this dusk part of the continent, hence the name Dusk Plains. There you are! Jesus. 12 Phoenix Downs, 14 ores, Kaiser Knuckles, and an Iron Man card. So, the Kaiser Knuckles is a new equipment for Amaranth. Claws with a wind spirit dwelling inside. Elemental attack wind, add status trouble, and will teach countdown, curse, and counter. So we can actually ignore the missile claws now. But he's still learning spare change. The next location is Forgotten Plains. The Long Peninsula sort of points to the location of the treasures. Look for the Wither Plateau. So this one's further north. And we are looking for... It's up on these cliffs somewhere. Oh. Here it is. $17 ores, 5 ethers, 14 opals, and a demon's mail. The demon's mail is for Steiner. Yep. And only teaches High Tide. Armor made in the Dark World. Absorbs Shadow Elemental attack and raises Shadow Elemental attack. Not bad. And this is just better. Unless Steiner hasn't learned High Tide yet, but I think he's currently learning that anyway, so it doesn't even matter. So we're gonna give this to Freya. And that is not all. We actually also have 2 mountain cracks around here. So this one is more closer to the center of the continent. Of course, if you don't have dead peppers, don't worry about these now. But we have dead peppers. We have 17 of these, so we can straight up do this now. But on the off chance you don't have any dead peppers, wait until a little bit later when we can actually access this continent a bit more freely, and go and dig up some dead peppers. Then come back. Oh, here it is. This one's a little bit hard to see, not gonna lie. Bust this thing down. We get a Maiden Prayer, Dragon's Hair, Gauntlets, and an Odin card. Dragon's Hair. Legendary spear made from the Dragon King's hair. It is known as the Divider of Heaven. This, I believe, is Freya's ultimate weapon, and will teach her Dragon Breath. Gauntlets will teach Cover. Gloves worn by a swordsman. Elemental defense, fire, earth, water, and wind damage reduced by 50%. That is not bad. Lowers magic evasion, but it actually increases evasion and speed. Maiden Prayer. Is that an accessory then? Oh. Maiden Prayer, which teaches auto regen. Item that has a nice fragrance. Raises holy elemental attack. I believe... Let me double check this. Because I think that's a female only accessory. It is a female only accessory. So yeah, getting the ultimate weapons in this game is actually super easy. There's no required bosses. They're basically all treasures that you either dig up with dead peppers or chocographs, with the exception of Excalibur. And this next one is a bit further up. Ah, there it is. Then now over here, use a dead pepper. As you can see on the minimap. 19 eye drops, a Medane's ring, a Genji helmet, and a Hildegard 1 card. Genji helmet, which teaches HP plus 20%, a very famous brand of helmet. She's already learning that on the battle boots. Steiner's currently learning Alert, but he hasn't learned HP plus 20% yet. So I guess we're holding off on the Genji helmet. And then a Medane's ring. So now we got 2 of these. So not a bad haul overall. And then here at Seaways Canyon, in this forest, there is actually a friendly creature that we are going to want to find. It only spawns in the forest, so we're going to be doing the usual trick. Come on, where are you? Damn it! Oh, and a new enemy. This is Armstrong. Dandara. This is another one I didn't fight on my personal playthrough either, so I have no idea what to expect from this one. Dandara. Not what we were looking for. Well, at least Steiner learned Alert from that. So we can take that off. And equip the Genji helmet. Well, he's also really close to level up. But level up isn't as useful or important. So it can wait. Emerant learned counter from that. Finally! There you are, the friendly Jabberwock. Emerald. So he wants an emerald. We'll give him an emerald. Feather circle. And we even get a moonstone out of it. Finally, we can move on. After we get our equipment resorted. Well, I guess you're learning auto life now. Auto potion, auto regen, chemist, counter, auto regen, chemist, gamble defense, auto reflect, beast killer, auto haste, auto potion, accuracy plus, beast killer, you know what, sure, let's get her started on Beast Killer. Or let her continue Beast Killer. So what do we got here? HP plus 10%. Accuracy plus. Alert, HP plus 10%. Clear-headed. Level up. Auto haste, auto potion. Auto reflect. MP attack. MP attack. Let's do clear-headed. Let's get you working on Stone Killer. Gamble defense. And Dragon's Claws. Guess you're learning level up. Let's see. Honestly, the Demon's Mail. I think I'll keep that on Freya. Oh. Body temp. Level up body temp. Auto haste, auto potion. Auto reflect. MP attack counter. Body temp chemist. MP attack. You know what, sure, let's get these out of the way. Okay, that's as best as we can do. Now on to Oeilvert. Finally. Oh, that Jabberwock was annoying. So apparently we also need Maneater? Come to think of it, yeah, we wouldn't really need Stone Killer. Let's equip Maneater. We don't need, not sure. Actually, we have all of these potions. We might as well make use of Auto Potion at this point. Okay, now on to Oeilvert, which on the map is right there. Oeilvert. And right off the gate we see a Moogle. Mimosa, which has a shop. Diamond Sword, Trident, Mithril Claws, Magic Racket, Healing Rod, Berry Flute, Cypress Pile, Silver Fork. So honestly, if you actually need some equipment and some extra healing stuff, here you go. So let's see. We don't have a diamond sword. I believe some of these are actually... I don't remember if we had a trident before. I'm gonna get one just in case. We missed out on the fairy flute from the boss. Armlet, Egoist Armlet, Thunder Gloves, Diamond Gloves, Mantra Band, Dark Hat, Green Beret. Let's get a few of these. Cross Helm, Gold Helm, Brigandine, Judo Uniform. Get a few of these. Plate Mail, Gold Armor. And then of course your typical healing items. Which we shouldn't need, honestly. I might get 5 of these just in case. And then... It's so unusual to have visitors here. Please deliver my mail for me, Kupo. I want you to deliver a letter to Muel. Thanks, Kupo. Save. Trident, which teaches Luna, but it is weaker than Dragon's Hair, which is the ultimate, which is her ultimate weapon after all. Diamond Sword, which will teach Steiner Power Break. Sword made of diamond. Gee. Thanks. Gold Armor, which will teach him Stone Killer. The Green Beret will teach Ability Up and Clear-Headed. Improves movement. Judo Uniform, which will teach Distract and HP plus 10%. Clothes from a foreign land. Honestly, this is slightly better. Right, which does remind me, we did not look over Freya's new ability, which I believe is Dragon Breath? Yes. So, whoops. Dragon Breath costs 78 MP, reduces HP of all enemies. I don't know how much HP though, but for 78 MP, it better be decent. It better be a good amount. And then Steiner's new ability is Power Break, and I don't know if we ever looked over No Mercy. So just in case, No Mercy costs 12 MP, causes non-elemental damage to the enemy. Not bad. I keep forgetting what it is. It's Power Break, right? Yes, it's Power Break. Jesus. My memory is horseshit. Power Break costs 8 MP and reduces the enemy's attack power. It is literally just make the enemy's offense weaker. It's pretty much an attack stat version of Mental Break and Armor Break. Which, okay. This is also the only place to really buy some of this stuff. So, like, this is the only place to get to buy the Fairy Fluid, the Green Beret, and the Tridents. And now, we head into Oeilvert. This must be the entrance. Open up! No way I can open a door this big. I don't know what's going on, but I guess we gotta go inside. It's an honor to be here. The doors opened on their own. And we are now in Oeilvert proper. Now, as stated before, if you brought any of your mages here, you are gonna have a bad time. This is honestly the harder dungeon. If you brought Kuja, Echo or Dagger, or Vivi here, they are nerfed. Their magic will not work here. Ever. There is absolutely no way to turn off that effect as far as I can remember. So you're better off braining the party I have here. Especially since you can get Freya's ultimate weapon on the way. With that said, the no spells thing only works for the mages. So blue spells, white spells, and black spells. It does not work on any other type of abilities. So despite the fact that these abilities do cost MP, they are unaffected. So you should be able to use these abilities. You just can't use any of Steiner's like magic swords with Vivi. Like actual magic abilities with Vivi. So we're gonna ignore that chest for now and head east. And hey, look, it's stilt skin. How about a 3-piece combo of High Potion, Emerald, and Elixir for 888 gil? Thanks to you, kid, now I can continue my journey. There's something fishy about Magna getting fouled up. What the heck is our Artemisian thinking? I keep forgetting to talk to him, but he does say things after you buy this stuff. And this is Muel. So let's deliver the letter. Thanks for delivering the letter from Mimosa. Artemisian hasn't been delivering mail lately. Let's read it, Kupo. I haven't received any mail lately, Kupo. What's going on? Hey, Muel. Would you go to Magnet Central and complain for me? I'm so mad about it, Kupo. Mamaza is scary when she gets mad. I'm not sure where Magnet Central is, though. I'll give you this in exchange for delivery. And we get a coupon. But we can't deliver this right now since we're kind of stuck here on the Forgotten Continent. Save again, just in case. And we are going to go ahead and grab that chest over there after we deal with this little problem. Ah, these games. These are epitaphs. And they will use mirror, which will make a copy of one of your party members. And of course, like, I'm Zidane. So here's the thing. Their ability is that they will say, I'm the real deal, when in reality they're not. If they hit that with the original copy, with the person they're copying, it does max damage. It will do normal damage all other times. Fortunately, their action's fairly weak. but they can be dangerous to you if left alone. So that's what Kuja meant by fighting against yourself. These epitaphs are the reason. They're the only enemies in the game, I believe, that will actually make a cop, that will actually use your own self against you. And of course, it being always, of course with their ability always being max damage to whoever they're copying, there is absolutely no way that you're going to be able to defend against it. I know someone here learned an ability. Was it? I think it was level up, actually. So yeah, watch out for those. Use soft on them just like all other stone enemies, and you should be fine. Gaia gear, which I believe you already have. Yeah, we already have Gaia gear. Now to return to the entrance hall. And now we'll open the chests for a remedy. And the chest up here is a rising sun. Is that an item that we've had before? I think we did. No. Actually, no, yes. It's more powerful than the pinwheel. Dude, I'm an idiot. Next, we go through the door. And then we open this chest and we get an elixir. I know the there. Oh, there we go. And now, first room, and we go down the stairs. Oh, these things. This is an ogre. They shouldn't be too tough, honestly. Anointment. Knife. Case in point, they're not too tough. Though honestly, it's a pretty weird looking ogre. Is this a planet? Was that writing that just appeared? Mother Terra? Oh, I can't make it out. Zidane, can you really read it? It's not that I can read it. It's more like the words are talking to me. I don't even know why. We get a diamond sword. So if you didn't buy one from the store or didn't successfully steal one, you get one for free here. And shield armor. Which we already have. And we are going to want to exit to the southern stairs. And here we get a power vest. And feather boots. Let's take a look-see here. Power vest, which will teach Stone Killer Gamble Defense and Counter. Raises strength. Honestly, I think I'll just give this to Amaranth. It will teach him more abilities. It will teach him more abilities, honestly. So I'll give him the power vest. I'll switch this for clear-headed. And now I'll swap this out. HP plus 10%. Accuracy plus. Alert and HP plus 10%. Auto float. Auto haste, auto potion. Auto reflect. MP attack. MP attack. Let's do accuracy plus. And I believe we did, we've already had feather boots, right? Oh no, these are new. So this will teach auto float, float, and mini. Boots that are light as a feather. Absorbs earth elemental attack. Not bad. So next we have a little bit of a light puzzle. We want to hit all these lights in the proper order. Ah, it worked. Ancient ship. Oldest in history. The ship for war. Shipbuilding technology primitive. I do kind of wish that you don't have to stand at a very particular spot just to access, just to interact with these. Battleship Invincible Prototype. Prototype failure. The first battleship Invincible. Improved version currently in use. The Invincible, this Invincible right here that I'm standing in front of is the airship weapon that we saw destroy Alexandria and Madain Sadi. Oh, whoops, I went through the wrong door. We want to exit through the top door. Then we want to interact with this... Huh? It's gone. Whoa! Beginning of the city. Huh? Now it's gone again. Whoa! At first, the city flourished. Soon began to decline. At its peak, cities all over Terra. Then the decline began. So what the heck is all this? Now we want to continue. And we're back in this room again. So now we want to go through the blue door here for another scene. What is this place? What a disturbing room. Friend or foe? Wait, it's saying something. Visitors, climb atop the stone. I could understand it. Huh. I guess it's speaking directly into our minds. Well, let's go. Visitors, listen well. This is the record of our civilization. The seed's decline was not our fault. All vegetation and vessels died out. The decay of our Terra triggered it all. In order to stop the decay, many methods were considered. Ultimately, the best minds of Terra's civilization gathered. Then, a final resuscitation was attempted on the mother continent. Unfortunately, it ended in failure. It was later discovered to have been the catalyst. Subjects were selected. After 4 tremendous sacrifices, eternal prosperity seemed within reach. Flora and fauna were revived, but is still in stasis. Final results are still pending. In order that our glorious history not die with us, we were constructed. So like a form of AI? Zidane, what could this possibly be? I want to know too, but our friends are in danger. So let's save them first. Now we actually want to return where Stiltskin. Where Stiltskin was. And Stiltskin is gone. How are we doing on health? Honestly, pretty good. Let's just top off Amaranth then. Oops. And then ability-wise, as you could probably guess, we have a boss to fight. Because there's always a boss at the end of these things. So what we want is actually Bird Killer and Clear-Headed. Primarily. And probably 4. You know what, let's equip Steel Gill for Zidane. Take out Maneater, Jelly, and Locomotion for Clear-Headed. Let's equip Accuracy Plus. Distract. And let's take off HP plus 10% for Accuracy Plus. And then, for equipment, if possible, we want wind resistance. Again, if possible. Wind Elemental attack. Do I really not have any access to wind resistance for Zidane? Damage, fire damage. Well, this is wind resistance. Raises wind elemental attack. Let's see if we can change this out for something else. Wind damage reduced by 50% for the gauntlet, so he already has wind resistance. Wind resistance. Yeah, I can't get wind resistance on Zidane or Amaranth. which is a slight problem, but we're just gonna have to deal with it. Save just in case. And now we want to enter the next room after this scene. Looks different than before. It looks like that other planet. What's this? Another planet? What the heck could this mean? Yeah, like that looks safe. Ever heard of safety rails, guys? Here we go. So this is what Kuja was harping about. Time to head back. Whoa! Something's coming. Time for a boss fight! Against the Ark. So we have no way of inflicting status ailments on our own, so we're just gonna have to use the 10 trick on this one. And just hope it sticks. And of course, this thing also has things to steal. Damn. Okay, we got the uncommon item. So this thing likes to inflict confusion, and it also has wind attacks. And will also cast float. And while you're floating, wind damage is increased. Come on. Damn. Oh no, not Amaranth! So Amaranth's trance. This is the first time I'm using it. I honestly don't remember much about it. I haven't really gotten trance to on Amaranth all that much. So this changes Amaranth's chakra to Alan. For starters, and he does get the usual tap buff as well. But Alan, of course, increases the power of his skills. Of his flare skills, rather. Not sure why I called him Chakra. Come on. There we go. Give me that lance. Propeller wind. Which is propeller wind does inflict confusion, which is why we wanted to cast which is why we wanted clear-headed on everybody. Otherwise, this is going to get a whole lot harder. You know, I've been at this for a bit now. I'm not entirely convinced I'm going to get it. So instead, I am going to... Fortunately, we can buy this later. What I am going to do, though, is that I'm going to continue trying. And if we get it, we get it. If we don't, we'll buy it later. Move you to the back so that you can continue to throw. Gotta keep HP up. Especially since we don't have our healers. Damn it, still couldn't get it. Oh well, we'll get that Holy Lance when we get the chance to buy it, which won't be for a bit, but it's fine. Now we can move him on to the Kaiser Knuckles, Countdown and Curse. Let's see, I don't think there is anything new here. Well, there's MP attack. So, yeah, guess he's learning MP attack now. Auto life. Yeah, I think they've already learned. I like, but we did get a new accessory, but oh, here it is. But no one in our current party can really use this. This teaches Boost, which is a summoner exclusive ability. Put it together with the other piece. Absorbs Holy and Shadow Elemental attack. Yeah, I think that's about as good as I can get. Now, we gotta get out of here. Oh wait, no, whoops. I'm stupid. We didn't actually take this yet. We gotta get back to the others. We get the Gullig Stone. Meanwhile... Why am I trapped in here? Hey! Someone let me out! This is no way to treat a lady! Aww. I hope Zidane and the others are alright. I'm sure they'll come back for me. So, how do you like the special sweets I've reserved for each of you? By the way, Zidane is out running an errand for me in return for your safety. But I hate keeping promises. And I so love deceit. So, I thought I would give you a special death to remember me by. My palace is home to a magnificent hourglass. As its sands fall, the floors of your room slowly open. Well, isn't it a fabulous idea? Your lives will be spared at the hourglass is reset. If Zidane comes back in time, that is. Oops, just 10 more minutes. Better start praying. Farewell, my sweet, lovable morons. What? Somebody help me! Farewell, my sweet, lovable morons. That bastard Kuja. That does it, Rabbit. If I don't save them, no one will. Say, I reset the hourglass and locked it just because I was ordered to. What we're doing is wrong, isn't it? Wait, isn't that better than to stop functioning? Come on, let's go back. Turning off that trap again? I still don't understand how you do it. You basically have to turn them all on. You're just thinking too hard. Let's go. And now we're playing as Regent Sid. But we still get to equip the other party. The Fairy Flute will teach her Esena. She can learn nothing new there. Nothing new there. She's currently in the middle of that. She's currently in the middle of Concentrate. But the boost is also nice. I don't think I've ever really used Concentrate. So, we're gonna go ahead and switch her over to Teacher Boost. Nothing new there. Nothing new there. She's still currently learning all that. Ooh, body temp. Oh. Locomotion. Body temp. Auto haste. Auto reflect. Body temp. Level up. Sure, let's do level up. You're still learning your stuff. The mantra band is just better. You know what, let's give you a green beret. Yeah, I think that's the best I can do. So let's take a look at these new abilities. Starting with Esena, which costs 20 MP, removes various abnormal status effects. So basically, this is a remedy. Esena is 100% a remedy, which is actually pretty nice. And then finally, Boost, which costs 12 magic stones. Raises the strength of Eidolons. From my personal playthrough, and I'm not entirely sure if this is accurate or not, this basically triggered the lawn animation every single time. Increasing the power of the Eidolons for your summoners is really nice. However, we currently don't have any means of... We don't have enough magic points to really make use of that. And these three are a bit too important. So we're just gonna have to wait on that. Which is a shame, but oh well. But with that, I am thinking that next time on Final Fantasy IX, we save the rest of our party members and possibly explore the Desert Palace. Thanks so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications so I can stay up to date on all my videos. And please do consider supporting me on Patreon, Pixie Fanbox, and subscribe. Sorry, it really does help me out. You'll be supporting me in the channel, and I'll be able to make more and better content for you guys. Links are down in the description as always, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Bye.